Hello, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling? I am over the moon, over the moon. I've got amazing guests. All of my guests was previously guests on the shows, and people love them. So today I am truly honored to have my amazing guests here. And guess what? I am the privileged one. I'm truly blessed. I have a sponsor for the show. I am over the moon. Woohoo! I am over the moon. So, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling? First of all, I want to say hello to my beautiful Tanzanite heroes. That is my male, beautiful male group. And then my beautiful diamond beauties, I want to say hello, my beautiful, beautiful ladies. I am so excited to be here. And then I want to say thank you to beautiful Jose Escobar for being my sponsor for this show today. I am truly blessed. So, my beautiful ones, what does resilience means to you? Just if you make a promise to yourself, do you keep your own promise? I know it's easy when you have made a promise to somebody else. You will lose your front teeth. It's a saying in South Africa. If I make a promise, I will give you my front teeth, but I will not break my promise. You will not break your promise. But will you break your promise to yourself? It's easy. Tomorrow is another day. But can I give you a secret? A big secret. The more you keep your promise to yourself, the more you will believe in yourself. Your courage, your confidence, all that beautifulness will just go higher. And the more you do, the more you will do. And then please don't forget, you have to celebrate. You have to celebrate small milestones and big milestones. So are you ready to take a few breaths with me? I'm going to do 3 deep breaths, and then I'm going to play my beautiful sponsor's video, and then I'm going to have my guest here. Oh. Are you ready? Here we go. You can inhale, exhale, another one in, exhale, last one, exhale. Thank you, my beautiful sponsor, Connectors Leaders Academy, for sponsoring me and this amazing show. Here we go.
Is Jose Escobar. I live in Washington, D.C. area. I'm a family man. I'm an entrepreneur, coach, author, and speaker. I have communities. I support people. I'm a servant leader, and the list goes on. And I'm primarily the CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. That's my bread and butter. That's my core offer, right? That's where I put most of my time and energy. And the Connected Leaders Academy is a growing community. It's a tribe of some of the highest level entrepreneurs from all over the world. We're now over 350 plus members, 42 states across the US, and 17 international countries. If you're an entrepreneur out there that's looking to grow personally and professionally, scale your influence, develop your skill sets, move the needle in your business, more money, more clients, right? This is the community for you.
Hello, my beautiful, beautiful guest. Before I can come to you, I see Herma is in the back, and it looks like she is having load shedding. So I am going to bring it in. But Hello, my beautiful Jasmine. Hello, my beautiful Alice. Alice, may I ask, you know Jose? You know how incredible he is? And when he said yes to me, I was like over the moon. Over the moon. How did you feel? Because you're also part of our CLI group. How did you feel when you saw him now on the screen?
Oh, so excited. So much
Oh,
to
wow.
everybody.
Oh, wow. Thank you. So, my beautiful Herma showed me she's okay. So, before we start, can I quickly bring her in as well? Here we go. Oh, wow. Thank you,
Yippee,
my.
yippee.
You are here. You are
Yeah,
here.
sorry.
It's okay. I know for you it's
Yeah,
gonna now
sorry.
be difficult because it's load shedding and you are on your
Yeah,
cell
sorry.
phone. It's okay. Just take a deep breath, and I'm gonna start with
Okay.
Alice. Just take a deep breath, okay?
All right.
That is life. I just want to say, my beautiful ladies and my viewers out there, here in South Africa, we don't have enough power for everyone. So we get load shedding, then power will shift to another area, and Herma is in having one of those. So please excuse, but we do the best that we can. And here in South Africa, I do believe we have resilience. My beautiful Alice, can I start with you? You are my fairy friend. We will run outside, we will run onto the grass, we will play, we will go and we will do a lot of things together, or just dance. We will say dance and we put the phone down and then phone each other again if we want to do something playful. Please, can you introduce yourself? Tell us what resilience means for you.
Oh, hi, I'm Alice Kirkpatrick. I'm actually a podcast host too on the Value in You show with Inspired Choices Network. And I'm a multiple award winning best selling author and speaker and a guiding coach to help you find the value in yourself and your purpose in life. And resilience to me is to keep pushing on no matter what happens, no matter how sad you get, how frustrated you get, whether you're ready to give up, whether you're ready to just say, I can't do it, you just keep on going.
Wow, beautiful. I love it. I love it. So, my
Okay.
beautiful Herma, I know you are struggling, but if you can keep the camera still, it will be beautiful. But let me go quickly ask you, and then when Jasmine is busy, you can see if you can sort that out. So, please, can you introduce yourself, Herma, and tell us what resilience means for you?
Okay, so my name is Herma de Villiers. I'm based in Pretoria in South Africa. And resilience to me is to fight the storm with everything in you, to watch through the storm that there's a little flame on the outside or on the far side. You can see a little light shining, and you can fight through the storm and get through the storm and see the bright light. To me,
Oh,
that's
wow.
resilience.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do see your internet is unstable. So I'm just quickly gonna put you in the back and then you can maybe see if you can put your camera somewhere so that it's a little bit easy for you. Okay. I will bring you
Okay.
back soon. Thank you. My beautiful Jasmine, you are amazing. You actually helped me with my sponsor deck. And yeah, I must just say, wasn't it for you, I would not have an amazing sponsor because you showed me visually where to put what. You are amazing. Please introduce yourself and tell us what resilient means for you.
Hello again. Thank you for having me on here. My name is Josmar Tejeda. I am a metaphysician. I am an investor and a business mentor as well. And resilience means moving from one failure to the next without the loss of enthusiasm. Really just using life and the things that life throws at you as a stepping stone for the next success.
Oh, wow, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. And you know, my beautiful Jasmine, I don't like to use failure. I always say it's feedback. Feedback.
That's
Because with
exactly it.
feedback, you can work. With feedback, you can work. So Herma is almost done fixing her to make it stable. I have somebody that says hi, and then somebody says it's true. I was talking about you will give your front teeth to keep your promise to somebody else, and then I saw her message come in. Oh, I think it's her message come in. So my beautiful ladies, remember, and also gentlemen, we are both of the communities are private groups. So please put your name in front or in the back. Then we will know who is talking to us. And then our beautiful Engina said, hello, Engina. Yes, amazing, amazing. So now let me come back to Alice, but I will bring in Herma. Just hold on. There you are. There you are. So my beautiful Alice, you are helping or you help people to come back to themselves and see the value in them. How much of a resilience are people showing you that you can see, but then when you take them around the corner and how they change, I'm sure you do see that quite a lot in your coaching.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to hear somebody say, "Huh, I am worthy," or they say, "I really do matter." It's there's nothing better than someone actually seeing the value within themselves. One of the ways that I help them see that is there has never been anyone like you. You are the only one who has ever made the decisions you have made or have lived with the decisions others have made that directly affected you. And nobody in the future will ever be like that. And that's where your value is, on who you are inside. And that is what makes you worthy. And that value and worth is what makes you enough just the way you are. Yes, we can always improve ourselves, do something better for the next day, but you're enough right now. And because of that, you matter so much because only you can give the insight and the value to others that you have within yourself.
I love it. I normally end off with the golden nugget, but your golden nugget is so amazing. And it's pertaining to this moment at this moment. Can you please give us your golden nugget?
Of course, you have great value in you. You are worthy. You are enough and you matter.
So my beautiful Herma, if somebody tells you her golden nugget, but like it for you like she did now, how would you feel?
Well, it makes you feel that you are special, absolutely special. There's only one of a kind of you on earth. So as you said, that all the decisions that you've made bring you to where you are today. And what you believe about yourself actually shows to the outside world that you are important in your own eyes. Because I think the worst war that we can fight sits between our two ears. And if you can make peace with a soldier that is in between your two ears and befriend that soldier because it's actually a little Herma that sits there, then you have self-compassion. And as soon as you can have self-compassion and say, sorry for what's happened now. Sorry that you burnt that pot black now. Sorry about that. Life happens. Then it doesn't affect your self-worth if you make a mistake, because you can tell yourself, sorry, that was not meant to be, or you made a mistake. Don't go there again. So yeah, that's what I get from that.
Wow, I love it. And you, my beautiful Jasmine?
I've shared a lot of different gold nuggets on here. And I could piggyback off what these beautiful ladies have said, but I think for the conversation of resilience, a lot of it is about how you respond to what happens in your life, right? And like you mentioned before, your response is your feedback, and if you don't like how you're responding, that's good feedback for you, and you are in position, you have the power to choose something different, right? And whether you have the resources within yourself or you need to lean on other people, you have everything that you need. You have everything that you need.
I love it. I love it. While we are on the golden nuggets, can you tell us your golden nugget?
My golden nugget, again, it's I hear the theme is about, being able to choose and shifting your perception, right? So the cool thing is that you have the ability, and it is becoming so much more of a known thing that your consciousness, your subconscious mind, your unconscious mind, they're all working together to create your life, right? So you have the ability to do things. It's just a matter of learning what to do and how to do it and when to do it.
True.
I love it. And Herma, what is your golden nugget?
My golden nugget that I sort of live by is that a grateful heart is a soil for miracles to happen. And so being grateful is really one of the life's golden nuggets, I can say, to have a grateful heart, because then you see that God can actually work through you, and he can create miracles because of your gratefulness that you show towards life and towards him. That's the creator of life. So yeah, that's my nugget.
I love it. I love it. So, my beautiful Alice, please tell us a little bit about your podcast.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Please tell us a little bit about your podcast.
What is that?
Your TV show.
Oh, my podcast. I'm sorry. I'm just taking in what the other guest speakers are saying, and it's just like, wow, it's such amazing information. I wrote down that a grateful heart is soil for miracles to happen. I've never heard that before. That's so beautiful. So my podcast is Value in You. And that's what I do. I try to show you the value in you. Like this Friday, we're going to talk about mindset and how a negative mindset is not going to get you where you need to be. I'm sorry, I just I just went blank. But it's I love my podcast because I usually have these amazing guests come in, like you do. You just have some of the most amazing people I've ever seen. And every once in a while, I get to do a show all on my own. And so that's kind of what I'm doing Friday. So I'm still kind of in the production of it and going through what I need to do. But I figure I only have 52 weeks out of the year. We've got 366 days because it's leap year this year, but I only get 52 of those days to really help people see the value within themselves. So this year I am just really trying to go all out, go all in, I guess, just really study up and research and do everything I can to bring the best value for them.
Wow, thank you, my beautiful Alice. So, my beautiful Herma, you are twice on today on the show. You were first Soul of a Diamond, and now again. And I only saw it when I wrote on the board. Oh my goodness, your date is the same. So I'm truly sorry, but you are very popular today. So, how does it feel to be on Soul of a Diamond?
Well, it must be the Lord that blesses me twice on one day. Really, I can't explain it, but yeah, it's just amazing to know that what I say, people can hear it. There's people that listening to this, and that yeah, life happens, and we must have compassion with ourselves, and that resilience forms in us through how we react to those things that happen with us. So if we can, in our mind, form a helicopter vision that we can just look at it from another perspective, it might just change our reaction in that moment. Because the Buddhists have a saying that they say that first inhale of breath, that taking breath in, is your most powerful moment that you have to react. You can there choose, are you ruling or are you reacting? And that is, I'm still working on that. I still miss it many times. But yes, so we have a choice in every moment, and if we live in the moment, because it's in the moment where everything happens. Yesterday doesn't count. Tomorrow we don't know yet. We can do nothing about it. It's only in the moment that we can make a change our behavior, or change a perception, or just change the emotion that you feel. Yeah, so that's my contribution at this moment.
I love it. And I love this saying is yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a
Yeah,
gift. How are you going to
amen.
unwrap your beautiful present and pick out and have an amazing day just for you? Just for you. I love it. I love it. Thank you. My beautiful Jasmine, tell me, how are you serving other people?
How am I serving other people? So, again, I do it in many ways, but for the most part, I'm a business mentor. I play the hat of business mentor and spiritual mentor at the same time. So typically, the people that I work with are again either intuitive, other metaphysicians, other holistic practitioners, people who are serving other people, who are creating content that helps other people with their life, and I help them in creating their best work. And that typically involves in thinking about things from a different perspective, taking themselves out of what they're working on so they can see it, almost like what Herma said, seeing that helicopter view of what's going on, and also empowering them to make decisions that they typically wouldn't make, mostly because either their beliefs are not allowing them or they have these emotions that are holding them back from doing so.
Wow.
So that
And
usually comes up in every single conversation.
I
Yeah,
love
true.
it. And I do see you also do some on Instagram. You also do mindful minutes, mental minutes.
Yeah, I do. Again, part of the part of the role is in co-collaborating with some of these creators. So I get onto podcasts, or I do little lives, or create short form videos, and we either lead the people through meditations, through mental rehearsals, visualizations, or just go back and forth and have a dialogue about whatever the topic is. But especially now, with all social media and with the way business works, some people just need to see it. They just need to see you, and they need to see you showing up, so that they can do the same for themselves. They can show up for themselves and say yes to themselves.
Yeah, true.
I'm not sure if it's on my side, but ladies, do you also see it? Josma's video is very slow, but his voice is perfect. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I
Okay.
agree. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah, I
I
see
yeah,
it
thought
too.
true. His voice is perfect, yeah.
I thought it was maybe just my. There you are now. Wait, there you are now, Josma.
It's funny because I'm seeing myself frozen as well. I'm just talking like I'm not frozen.
You are so good, my beautiful one. You are so good. So, my beautiful Alice, if I can come back to you, can you please tell us, how did your book writing start? It is one of the most beautiful stories. I'm just going to put Josmar in the back. I will bring him back now.
Um, so it started with my grandchildren. I was telling them stories, and they loved the stories. They'd want to hear them again and again. So I finally, it was hard to remember what story I had told them before. So I started using the nursery rhymes and fairy tales that I'd heard as a child, and I substituted their names, some of the things they liked in it, so I could remember what the story was about and tell them again. And then we moved away in another state. And even though we were probably 6 hours from the closest grandchild, it seemed like it was a further distance. It was very few times that we got to see them. So I would tell them over the phone, and it just wasn't the same because I wasn't there to tickle them and interact with them. Video helped a lot more. But I decided that I would write them stories just for them and put it down, put it in a little book and send it to them. And they really enjoyed that. And one of them, my daughter said, "This is so beautiful. You have to publish it." I said, "No, who would want to do that? It's only for your daughter." She only had 2 children at the time. She goes, "Oh, but Mom, it's so good." It took about 3 years, and I finally did publish that book. It's called Riding Frogs in the Backyard. And it was just so much fun. And then I just wrote another book, Henrietta the Hutto Hippo, about this town that's close to where we are here in Texas, and about how this hippopotamus escaped from the circus train and loved being in the water and playing and dreaming about the things that her mother had told her about being in the wild. And then it goes on with that, and it tells more about the town and stuff, and how they got the hippo back on the train. It was just a lot of fun. And so now I have 2 other series coming out. I actually have 3. So I have Holly and Robin, which is riding frogs in the backyard. And now they're going to go on hot air balloon rides. They're going to go to outer space. They're going to go to adventures in the backyard. They're going to have adventures at nighttime. And then this amazing thing happened. I brought back this reindeer, just a stuffed animal from Virginia, visiting my granddaughter. I'm carrying it on the plane and in the airport. And as I'm walking in the airport, people start laughing, and then they go, "Ah," like this. And I'm like, and some of them came up to me and said, "I thought that was real. I thought you had a dog or something in your arms and was carrying it around." We couldn't believe, because it's kind of big. It's not this little tiny thing. It's a big one. And so that was kind of fun. So then I came up with all these stories about Goat the reindeer. That's his name. His name is Goat. And so that's another one. And then I have the stories of Baxter the dog, and it goes on. It's kind of more of a tale to talk about what happens to our pets when they pass on. They go behind the veil, they cross the rainbow bridge, things like that. And people forget that the pets themselves mourn too. Yeah, so there's a whole series with that. It includes parrots and fish and lizards and cats. But it's just been such a fun journey. And I not only now I get to share these stories directly with my grandkids because they get the first copies, but then I get to share it with the world and with other children. And I take my books when I fly, and I give them to the kids on the airplane, and the parents are thrilled. One way to help keep them calm, but also they have something brand new that's just a gift. And even to some of the flight attendants and pilots, they get some of my books too.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's just been an amazing journey.
So can you remember with our Christmas show, you brought the reindeer, and I ring the bell, and I said to you, "Alice, can you just listen? The reindeer wants to give you a message for us, and can you tell beautiful Jasmine and Herman what your beautiful reindeer have told the ladies that day?"
I can't.
Eat your oats. Eat
Eat
your
your
oats.
oats. That's right. Eat your oats.
We were also shocked, Herma and Josma. We will look at her, and then all of us burst out of love. There was 8 ladies of 9 with me, 9 ladies, and we just burst out because this reindeer told us through Alice eat your oats. It was so funny. Thank you, my beautiful Alice. Herma, can you tell me how are you serving the world?
Hmm. There's a light that shines through all of us if we serve the Lord. So there's a light that shines through me. So it's how I talk to everybody that I meet, even the person that serves me at the counter when I buy groceries or putting petrol in my car. So that's one way. Another way is by dealing with plant oils, clean and pure plant oils that God put us. All the plants are in nature, and the purer and the cleaner the plant oils are, they contribute to your healing of your body. So and when your body is happy, you feel good, and your health improves and your wellness increases. So that's one way how I serve the world, is by explaining how each oil is so magnificent and has so many benefits. And even if you put 3 oils together, they are synergistically more powerful. It's just amazing. So yes. And yeah, so that's the thing. And I think I'm also, because I did a life coach course, I indirectly also sort of help people to realize how special they are, and that they are unique and that they really have a purpose. And if there's a war going on in their life, that there will be an end to that war. They must just search for that light that shines far in the distance and keep that light in their eyes, not forget about it.
Wow, I love it. Thank you, my beautiful Herma. Before I come to you, Joshua, I just quickly want to play my beautiful sponsors video. So if you permit me, I just quickly want to say thank you, my beautiful Jose, for being my sponsor. Here we go.
Is Jose Escobar. I live in Washington, D.C. area. I'm a family man. I'm an entrepreneur, coach, author, and speaker. I have communities. I support people. I'm a servant leader, and the list goes on. And I'm primarily the CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. That's my bread and butter. That's my core offer, right? That's where I put most of my time and energy. And the Connected Leaders Academy is a growing community. It's a tribe of some of the highest level entrepreneurs from all over the world. We're now over 350 plus members, 42 states across the US, and 17 international countries. If you're an entrepreneur out there that's looking to grow personally and professionally, scale your influence, develop your skill sets, move the needle in your business, more money, more clients, right? This is the community for you.
So, Alice, we almost cannot see what you have there because of the background, but we there. Okay, we are coming back to you. We're coming back to you. My beautiful Jasmine, what is 2024 is gonna hold in for you?
I don't know, but I want to collect at least 9 of those reindeers. That's what I want to do. But it
But
looks
can
so lifelike.
can I tell you something, Jasmine? We were all serious now because it's going to be our Christmas show, and all of a sudden, Alice is sitting there with this live big reindeer on her lap, and we all went. And the show was recording. I'm not editing because what's happening is happening. I'm not recording. We did a recording show, but I'm not going to edit. But everybody wanted to know Alice, what is going on there on your lap? It was the most funny show. It was a beautiful show. So my beautiful Jasmine, do you want to ask Alice or the reindeer something? And then please tell us what is 2024 gonna be for you?
2024 for me, it's it's a year of new beginnings. For the last few years, I've been working with very specific companies and brands, and more recently, I'm just realizing I need to focus on what I'm putting out into the world myself. So This year, there's a lot of positions that I'm going to be filling that I haven't filled before. There's going to be some new offers that I'm bringing into the world as well. So I'm just very excited about building my own membership, and being able to serve more people in mass, and also being a little bit more powerful in my approach to doing one-on-one work with people as well.
Yes, and me and you as an amazing person that we both love. That's where I met you, Joel Bauer. I love
Yeah.
that man. And I was looking at his video. I try to look at his videos every day because I just love his voice. There's a few things I've done already listening to him. So I'm so privileged to have met you there. I saw you on camera and I just thought, oh, this is an amazing young man. I need to meet him. And I did have a coffee
Mhm.
chat with you. Tell us, what is your forever song?
My forever song, it is "Rock with You" by Michael Jackson, but my favorite version of the song is by DJ Reflex. Very
Can you tell
specific
us?
version.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, very specific. Can you tell why?
So I played music as a kid, so I love being in an orchestra, and I just love instrumentation. So when DJ Reflex, what he does is that he isolates all the individual sounds of a song, and then he brings them in one by one, so that you it's like you hear all the layers of the song, and it finally crescendos into the whole song that everybody knows and loves. But it's very nostalgic, and it makes it a lot longer, so you can dance for a longer time.
And when I listened to it the first time, as soon as all the music came together, oh, I had goosebumps. I said to Josma, "Oh, I'm so happy I have asked him because this was like incredible." So I loved your Forever song. I do play your Forever song twice every second week. And then I was like, "Oh, my beautiful Lord, that is Josma's song. Please send him greetings from South Africa."
Ah, that's awesome.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the reindeer. So, my beautiful Alice, let me raise my clock. Just give me 1 second. Has your beautiful reindeer? Can he tell you if you have a? He's got a message for us this time, a new message because we are eating our oats.
Yeah, let's find out.
Okay.
He says 2024 is a year to go outside and play, and everybody is welcome. Nobody gets left out.
I love it. I love it. So, Josma, are you going to play outside? Herma, are you going to play outside?
I play
For sure.
outside every day.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. I love it.
you
I
lucky.
love it. I love it. So for me as well, I go outside every day, and yes, that is my happy place. Our dog died other day because of old age, but I used to love going out, and I was like, "Hello, Zoe, are you gonna come and dance with me?" And then she will go like this, and we had some fun. I will throw her the ball. So I really miss our beautiful dog. My beautiful Alice, what is 2024 gonna be for you? What is what are you gonna do for this year?
Oh, I'm going to set the reindeer down. He's getting kind of
Okay,
heavy on
thank
my
you.
lap. So I am with Josemar. I am putting more into what I'm doing for other people. My word for the year is inspire, and that's what I want to do: is inspire people to live the dream that they want, to enjoy their lives. Don't wait around because time just goes by too fast. So live your life to the fullest that you can. Don't hold yourself back. We are our worst enemies, as Herma was saying. This warrior up here can be your ally, or he can be your biggest adversary, or she can be your ally and she can be your biggest adversary. Make her an ally, make him an ally. Just go for it. So I am very soon to be opening up a membership in VIA, Value in You Academy. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also starting a foundation called Orphans and Widows, and orphans includes homeless kids that are away from home because the home they have is not pleasant. So, in a way, they have become orphans. So, we really want to support them. And what my foundation does is not work with individuals, but support the foundations that are already there. The ones that, like Elena Rodriguez has, where she supports widows their first year of being a widow because she's been there. She knows what it's like. Your first Christmas without your spouse, the first birthday, the first anniversary, what would have been another anniversary for you is now you don't ever get to celebrate that together again. So there are already a lot of entities out there that are doing good. Um, and I just want to support them. So that's where Orphans and Widows Foundation comes in.
Wow, I love it. You are amazing, my beautiful Alice. Can you tell us, please, what is your forever song?
Absolutely. And I have to tell you, the first time Sanet asked me this, I came up with a different song, even though I knew what it was in the background. And the next time I spoke with her, I said, I have to apologize to you. I knew what my forever song was, but I was embarrassed to say because it was a children's song, but I love it. It's this little light of mine, and I want my light to shine. Irma, you were talking about that, letting that light shine, and everybody needs to let their light shine. There's too much darkness in the world, and if you've ever been and if something's dark, your eyes automatically go to where that first little light is. And so what if it's a moving train? At least it's light, and you know that if you follow that train, you're going to get to the end of the tunnel.
Exactly. So, my beautiful Alice, that day we found out that there's a mutual thing that we both love. We love childlike being happy. Go onto the grass and run and go out in the rain and do a dance. How beautiful. I love your forever song. I do play your forever song more often because it's also part of my playlist. Thank you so much. My beautiful Herma, do you have a word of the year?
Yes, it is fearless. You have to be
Oh,
fearless
I love it. I love it.
because we are in perilous times. I don't know if it's the right English word to use, but the wars are happening. There's lots of unholy things and bad things that are surrounding us. And if you allow fear to touch you, you can't be helped. So if you are fearless, the creator of this world can be on your side and he will fight the war for you. So that's my word for this year. We have to become intimate with our creator, be close to his heart and hear what he says, because he will protect us and he will keep us fearless. We will look badness in the eye and say, go, you will not touch me. I am fearless with my God.
I love it. I love it. And please tell us, what is your forever song?
Oh, goodness, it changes the whole time. I'm not hooked on one. But the one I remember now is the fight song. So to be fearless, you have to have a fight song.
Yes, it was the fight song that we danced to. So before I go
Yeah.
to Jasmine to ask him what is his word of the year, I would love you to ask me, what is my word of the year, Sanet?
What is your word of the year, Sanet?
Oh, thank you for asking, Alice. I'm so happy you did. Mine is impact. And I knew exactly what I want to do. I knew exactly, I'm clear what I need to do. And I've got my list, my dream list. And I already, because my year starts in June, my birthday, I've already highlighted what I've completed. And most of the others I didn't do or didn't highlight. It's in working in progress. The only thing that's
Ah,
on here,
wonderful.
thank you. One of the things that's on here that I cannot do something about it. For many years, I wanted a diamond ring, and that's on my bucket list. And I know my husband said, but I cannot do a diamond ring. I said, but I know my husband, but I know I'm going to get a diamond ring. I know. And that's why I've got the Diamond Beauties Forever, because diamonds is beautiful and diamonds is a lady's best friend. And that's the reason why I have Tanzanite Hero. Tanzanite is even 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. And Josme, you are a Tanzanite, and because you are a hero to your family, you, in my eyes, are a hero to me. So please, can you tell me your word of the year?
My word of the year is, and I think it's going to be a word of the year for a lot of people, especially online, is authenticity.
Ah, amen.
Authenticity.
Yeah,
We gotta keep it real in 2024. We gotta be true to
amen.
ourselves. We have to be true to our each other, and a lot. It has a lot to do with communication. And for a very long time, people have been afraid to speak their truth. And I think that this year, people are stepping into that power.
I love it. I love it. And I think the ladies knows, but I don't know if you know, my beautiful Jasmine. Every time I say goodbye, I say mwah. When I talk to everybody, I say mwah. And do you know what that mwah stands for?
I don't. What does it stand for?
Moments with authentic hearts.
Ah, there it is.
Mm.
About 2.5 years ago, my husband said to me, Sanet, stop kissing everyone. And I said, but my husband, how can I do this? It stands for moments with authentic hearts. And he said, oh, that's beautiful. Now you can keep on doing that. So, my beautiful Alice, what is there one thing that you can give the viewers out there that will be in good state for them for this year? What will be that?
Well, while Irma was speaking, I thought of this passage. And I have it on my wall. It's Psalm 68:19. Praise the Lord, who daily carries our burdens, bears our burdens. He is the God who saves us. Can you imagine, though, the creator of our universe, the creator of each of us, daily bears our burdens? You're never alone,
Amen.
never alone. And you
Amen.
don't have to carry that heavy load all by yourself. God will carry it with you, and He will help make
Mm.
your load lighter.
Wow, that's beautiful. I love you, my beautiful Alice. I actually want to cry because it was so beautiful. Thank you. My beautiful Herma.
I would say, be still and know I am God. And that be still, if you look at what the meaning is in Hebrew, I saw a video that a little girl did on a TikTok. She says it means to drop everything and leave it to God. So that's my advice to everybody this year. Be still and know that I am God. Drop everything and He'll fight the war for you.
Wow, that's
Amen.
beautiful. And can I just say to you, Herma, the lady that get goosebumps, the lady that have introduced you to me, she sends us a message. She said, hi, Sanet and everyone. Lovely to be here, Ronnie. Thank you, my beautiful Ronnie,
Lovely.
all the
Mm.
way from the UK. Thank you so much. My beautiful Jasmine, what advice or what is the one thing that you can leave the audience?
Well, given that we're talking about resilience and the fact that the video feed might be slow and lagging, is that God's delays are not God's denials,
Oh,
and really take
Wow.
that into note, right? And
Mm.
so sometimes we gotta have faith. Something, it's about letting go and letting God. And just because something doesn't show up when you want it to, doesn't mean that it won't. It's about it's
Yeah,
about sticking the
true,
course and persevering.
Wow.
true.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That's so beautiful. We've got another message. Just let me quickly go down and I can play it. I'm so sorry, Alice. You will have to go a little bit higher. Great speaking tonight. Thank you all, Ronnie. Alice, we've still got half a minute. Is
okay.
is it possible that if your beautiful reindeer can also give us something?
Well, his collar's up a little. So we're going to talk about what Josmer just said. I spent 6 years praying for a home. We didn't have one. We had a little tiny RV. Now we have this amazing place where we get to live because we waited on God. He was not saying, no, you can't ever have anything. He was saying, wait for the right one. And it's beautiful. I see deer in the yard. I've been watching this pair of hawks fly back and forth. The pond was frozen. I played on it yesterday. Today it's thawed out. And we have a coyote came through the other day. I mean, it's beautiful here. Nature is here. It's an amazing place. You talk about being grateful. I am so grateful every day that even though at times I was impatient and it's like, what's going on? Why hasn't it happened? I learned so
Yeah.
much in the process. I gained so much through that time of
Yes.
waiting that it has been so valuable to me. And I am so grateful every morning that now I have what
Amen.
God had promised to me.
Wow,
Amen.
beautiful. So, my beautiful
Mm.
guest, will you have a dance with me?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let me ask my beautiful
Yes.
viewers, will you have a dance with us? They said yes, they said yes. Oh, thank you, beautiful reindeer. Here we go.